Just give the Pope of the Slope info.
Talking slope. Handicap. LS. LS.
Hey, that's you on the keys, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my new machine. I got the
Nice,
new
man.
1910/B model.
You're soft on those keys, man.
It's a certain button. It's a soft jazz button. Third button up top.
LS.
LS.
Ripping it. LS.
Awesome. I just wrote that.
We're back in, everybody. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy, brought to you by McPhee's Grill of Templeton, hometown cooking through and through. Give them a call at 805-434-3204. McPhee'sGrill.com online for reservations, Ian's famous barbecue sauce, and more information on his butcher shop.
Hey,
Great
during the break, we discussed that if you have an index, everybody has one, but they go to different golf courses, and you look at the chart, so how many strokes that you will get at that course depends on the slope rating. So if I was a 5.5 index at one course, I can go up to another and look at the 5.5 at that course, and I could actually be a 7 or I could be a 2, depending on the difficulty of the golf course, of the slope rating. So the history of the slope really quickly, and then we'll, because the Pope of the Slope
Yeah.
is awesome information. So you want
It
to
is.
share the little real quickly, and then I'll give you some averages of what the slope, and you can find out what your course is. So you need a slope for an index to work, right?
Yes.
What's the slope of your golf course? 118?
Whites are 118. Blue tees, which are the furthest tees, I think are 121.
Okay, and to put that into perspective, the easiest of courses slope is 55. The most difficult would be 155, and on average is 113. In the United States, the average slope rating is a 120. So you're right there as far as the difficulty. So
So
just
to show
put-
you how difficult, like when Nikki went and did that USGA qualifier, the tees she was playing, the slope was 138.
wow, that's tough.
That's insanely
That's
difficult.
really, really hard.
And I think La Purisma, which is where they had the
It's in the
tour
one- isn't that
qualifiers, I
140s
think
and
that's
something?
close to 140.
Yeah. The closer you are to sea level or coastal, the slopes go up because of distance issues. So the average in the United is 124 if you're near the coast.
See, I didn't know that they put that in there.
It's the density of the air.
Interesting. That makes sense.
Doesn't go very far. You were up there, and where I was in Utah was at the actual facility was at 5,100 feet, and it was pretty. I could hit my wedge again, buddy.
Yes, you can.
I was flinging that wedge out there almost 100 yards. No,
That's-
it's actually going about 120 because how we were way up there. But anyway,
And Dean, I think he's pronounced as it Knuth?
I think so. Knuth.
Knuth or Knuth?
It's better than that other word you're trying to say.
Well, he was the one who challenged the original handicapping system. He said, "Hey, you guys got some flaws going on there." He went to the USGA and said, "Hey, these handicaps, like we were just talking about, you have someone who plays at the same course over and over and over, their handicap gets better and better and better.
Familiarity.
So if they're at Paso Robles Golf Club, and let's say they go to
Pasatiempo.
which is really, really difficult, their handicap's not even on an equal playing
So
field.
if you're a 6 at Paso Golf Club, you
should
be like a 10 or more up there.
Yeah, you're not going to be a 6. And before the slope rating, you'd go to Pasatiempo,
With
you
a
were a 6.
you're getting killed by their 6.
And you just get crushed.
Yeah, I got it.
Unless you had a game of your lifetime.
No, I understand.
But
That's the Knuth family from Wisconsin, isn't it?
what's that?
That Dean Knuth is from the Wisconsin Knuth.
Possibly.
It is, yeah.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Seriously?
It is, yeah.
Wow. So he's called, Dean Knuth is called the Pope of the Slope. And what he did is he developed the course rating and slope rating system that is used throughout the United States and most foreign countries. He had been involved with the USGA in handicapping research from 1975 to 2002. He developed the USGA Junior Par system, numerous refinements to the USGA handicap system. And what he did is he came up with that sliding scale and all these different factors. Like in October, the rating committee is coming down from the Northern California Golf Association to rate Paso Robles. So if there's any changes to the golf course, holes have been changed different, or trees get bigger, bunkers are added,
Sure.
something happens with conditions, whatever, these rating committees come to these golf courses, not just Paso, but all golf courses, and they adjust the slope accordingly if they feel like it's necessary, or the
and
course rating.
I know you know this, but it was basically designed on the length of golf course, the course
Right.
rating. Slope takes into all kinds of considerations. What landing areas off of tees, like you said, bunkers, hazards of
Forced carries.
forced carries. They really look at, in conditions, typical wind conditions, the prevailing winds. I mean, they really take a lot in consideration. The air density,
Yeah.
they take that in.
Do they factor in? They have an area that factors in LS.
The range is mostly the LS is factored over there.
Yeah.
But there's, for example, if the second tee is downwind from the first tee, or the 10th tee is downwind from the first tee, there's a higher rating on that hole because you could be catching some LS, while you're teeing off. So yeah, they do. So you have to look for the LX index.
I think I've had that happen before.
But
possibly.
it's by the way, this guy went on to a very rewarding career from the USGA because of that system.
Yeah.
He did very well with it, and it's widely used everywhere now. So go to your golf course, check out your index and versus the slope, and find out what you got going on over there.
Sounds good. When we come back, we're going to have Mr. Owen Averett on the phone.
O report.
The O report. We'll talk about should PGA golf pros have a handicap. And we'll have some other little tidbits for you. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Listen, Ben Bessen Chonalana. Kanalia.
Sorry, I'll let S.
You okay over there?
That was a Rory that won. Or that, Xander. I think that was a Xander.
ES